Okay, what's going on, guys? My name is Forger, and today we're going to be learning how to train. So first off, just to give a quick explanation of what training is. So training is the process of gaining stats at a near idle standstill with little gain in the way of base level EXP, which refers to your first stat here, but then your stats would obviously be melee, distance, and magic. So our two biggest points here are we're always going to be able to gain stats on one thing, but regardless of what stat we use here, we're always going to be able to get more defense. So to move back to the explanation here, we want to find a mob that we can damage, but barely damage at the same time, while still doing minimal damage every 8 hits in order to make our stat go up. So there's two types of training. We have the 5 attack weapon, and we also have the 15 attack weapon. So we use the 5 attack weapon for just normal basic type training. It gives us the most amount of XP towards a stat. Whereas with the second, it's more so used for higher tier people who can't train at any one place because their stats and base together make them powerful in order to be able to fight their current mob, but they're also at an awkward point where they can't fight their old mob, or the second mob that they need to go to. When you're here, down here, you're going to want to head down to Gear Merchant, and then you can see our beautiful little guy here has 3 respective weapons. We got the training dagger, we got the training bow, and we got the training wand. We're going to buy each one. And then you come here, go over, and you can clearly see that we have all 3 here. So these are going to be your best bet for the beginning people. So I'm personally just going to go with magic, because it seems the simplest right now. But now that we have each respective weapon, we're going to head over to the Discord and find out for ourselves what we want to do. So here we are, we find ourselves at server info. So in order to figure out this part, we will have the official link for the Discord here. We want to scroll down past all this tourney stuff right now because we got something pretty big going on. Then what we're going to do is type in train. This then gives us our format of train: base, stat, buffs, and weapon attack. So when it comes to base, that's going to be your base level. Then for stats, that's going to be whatever stat you want to train here. Never factor in defense, that doesn't matter at all. Whatever stat you want to train here will be the one you're going to go for. So we're going to go for magic here. We're going to go train, 255, and then 221. And then see, buffs here are plus 20. The way we get this is from our superior magic ring as well as our lizard rope here. So we are going to want to put in 20. And then weapon attack, we're going to go for 5 because we're using the training wand. Here we then find out that we can kill a vampire in the average of 4 minutes and 37 seconds. Now moving on to the 15 attack weapons, which we can find in goblins quite easy, but I'm not going to go do myself because I already have my training dagger. We want to do the exact same thing for training. We want to do the exact same command in the server. So here we're going to go train, 255, 221, 20, and then 15 instead of 5, because that's all that's training is changing is we're going up to 15 instead of 5. So then here we find out that we can on average we can kill a lizard captain in 1 minute and 7 seconds. So at this point we're not going to want to do that because of the fact that if you're below minotaurs, then you don't want to be using 15 training weapons. As I previously said, it is only for higher tier type players. To wrap this up, when it comes to training mobs, you're only going to want to train this mob, each respective mob, if you are getting damage on this mob every 8 hits. If you don't hit it at least once every 8 hits, then you are not effectively training it and you could be doing it faster somewhere else. I do hope this was informative and you guys found this video helpful in some way, especially to the new people. Do appreciate everyone watching and have a beautiful day. It's been Forger.